Hey there, what's going on? Whit and Carrie here. We are super pumped to be live.
I was doing that one-handed clap.
You can't
I
do
can't
it.
do it. I got long enough fingers. I got short, little stubby fingers, sadly enough.
Anyways, we are live and excited to be live with you today. And today we're going to be talking about the real reason network marketers fail. We're going to be talking about two things.
Man, you really made that difficult.
I know, two things.
Dose, amigo. So
Specifically. But before we dive into that, we're Whit and Carrie, for those of you who are just maybe meeting us for the very first time. We're the founders of whitandcarriehyam.com. We coach, train, and mentor network marketers on how to grow their businesses online using social media as well as automation.
Yes.
All right. And so
we're curious too. Also, what do you guys think that maybe a couple reasons that network marketers fail? Okay, we're just curious. Drop it in the comment. There's not going to be a right or wrong here because there's a laundry list of reasons, right? When we could crack that egg open and it'd spill everywhere, right?
Yeah.
But we're going to help you guys focus on what we've noticed over the last 4 years of building our business, especially on social media. Two things specifically that kind of stand out to us, okay? And so that's what we're going to be talking about. Just curious though, drop us a comment. What do you guys think that it is, whether it be, recruiting or finding people or running out of people or whatever that may be. Okay?
If you're on with us live, please say hello, join in on the conversation. We'll be coming back and getting to your comments later. If you're watching this and it's not live, maybe just drop a replay in the comments so that way we know that you caught this at a later time and we'll still come back and say hi.
Say what's up.
Yes.
Yeah, want to get to know our following and our audience of new people that come and hang out with us. And so, let's dive into this.
Yeah, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is action.
Action.
And what we mean by action is actually taking action, actually doing things inside your business that's going to bring about a result.
Yep.
A lot of network marketers, when they're first getting started, they might be taking action, but a lot of times it might be in the wrong things, or they think they're taking action, but they're just thinking about taking action, and they're not actually doing the
or maybe they're just consuming a lot of content.
Yeah.
And so they feel like, oh my God, I'm doing so much in my business, but really we're not taking any type of action, right? We're just consuming a bunch of training. We're writing a bunch of like the feelings that we feel right now of what we want out of this and all of that stuff, right? Okay, that doesn't help you, okay? No. And we find a lot of people actually get stuck in this one thing
information mode.
That's all they do. It's just they just consume information, or they're plugging into the team trainings that they have now and they feel like they're a part of it and they're like, oh my God, I did this meeting today.
I'm building my business.
I'm building my business. I jumped on the team call. But the problem is jumping on a team call doesn't bring people into your business.
Yep, and that's what you need to focus on is result-driven actions.
Yep.
So what actually is going to bring in a customer, or what is actually going to bring in a sale? So in the very beginning, watching one training that teaches you maybe how to invite someone to take a look at your business or how to do a Facebook Live, like learning those things in the beginning, it might be beneficial for you to do that. Yeah. However, the actions that you need to focus on and consistently do every single day aren't watching trainings, but actually doing the things. So maybe it is getting into conversations, having closing conversations, doing Facebook Lives that might attract people to you, making connections with new people, talking about your business to potential prospects, new people every day.
Well, and sometimes this becomes a little difficult because it's kind of a double-edged sword when it comes to taking action. Sometimes you're working with a system that doesn't teach you the appropriate actions, right? Where you actually are doing like all of the wrong things when it comes to like what Carrie said, having conversations with people, having closing conversations with people, because of the way you're taught to approach people and different things like that. Okay.
And that actually brings us into the second thing, which is having a duplicatable system to plug into.
Absolutely.
Okay, because like what said, you can be doing all of the actions that you want, but if it's not a system that's going to actually help you bring in people and then help the people that you bring in people, it's not going to work. It's not going to build.
Well, and the thing is a lot of people, I always hear this, well, I do have a system there. My system is that I talk to this many people a day. I send out this many friend requests and I send out this many random messages.
Copy and paste messages to this many people.
That is not a system, and that is not a duplicatable system. Well, I should say that it is duplicatable because everybody can do that. But most people are not willing to do that because it doesn't make them feel good. They know it isn't like their personality to do that.
And it doesn't actually bring about the result usually that you want. I mean, you might have to send 1,000 messages to get 2 or 3 customers
that say yes.
I don't know about you, but I'm not willing to sit there and copy and paste to 1,000 people. I've been there. I've done that. We did that when we first tried bringing our business online. All we did was take offline tactics and bring them online and said, oh, we're building online using social media. When really we still weren't building because we weren't doing actions that were actually resulting in a customer or a distributor being brought into our team.
Yep, exactly. And so that's where we want to focus on, like actually learning what a duplicatable system looks like. And that's something that we've put together for our team is actually a duplicatable system that teaches online strategies through attracting people to you instead of you always chasing people. So we've mixed the two worlds of passive prospecting and active prospecting together, so that way they can learn skill sets, they can get results in their business, not only just passively, but also quickly when they join into our system, okay? And so again, you gotta evaluate where you're at. Do I have that system? Do I have a system that's gonna teach me what I need to do to build online? If you're doing things right now and you feel really weird on how you're doing it, chances are, okay, like almost 9 out of 10 people that I talk to, it's because they don't have the right system. They're doing things that actually they don't really want to do inside of their business, okay? It's not that they don't want to take action. It's just that this isn't me. Like me chasing people and sending out random messages.
They feel spammy, inauthentic, disingenuous. And you begin to feel like that slimy, salesy weirdo that you don't want to be.
and that's where you start to evaluate of, well, what do I need to do to learn these skill sets, okay? And that's where me and Carrie can help, okay? Because this is something that we used to do. We've had a lot of experience with this over the last 4 years, and we've created a lot of success because of the strategies that we now use and teach, not only to our team, but to other network marketers such as yourself. Okay, so what me and Carrie are gonna do, we're gonna drop a link in this, in the comments, or not in the comments, but up above.
In the description.
In the description of this video. That's gonna lead you and guide you to how you can start to learn these skill sets for yourself, applying them to your business, actually start to see what a duplicatable system looks like, and what you need to do to create that even for yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you guys got value from today's live, let us know maybe 1 or 2 things that you took away from this Facebook Live. We would love to know.
And we're even curious, like how many of you guys feel like you have that duplicatable system right now?
Where you are getting results and your team that you're bringing in is getting results as well.
And you're not chasing people. Okay. If you can say yes to that, then awesome, great, I love it. But if you're saying no to that, then this is something that me and Carrie definitely recommend, because we're with you, we feel you, we know what that feels like, we've been there, so we want to see you get results and move your business forward, okay?
Yep. So Whit and I like to go live about 3 times per week, sometimes more, sometimes less, just kind of depends on our crazy lives. We never quite know when we're going to go live though, so if you have not set your notification so that you know when we go live, so that you're notified, Facebook says, hey, Whit and Carrie is live, make sure you do that right now so that you don't miss out on any of the value that we post here on our page, because it's all about helping you grow your business and your team through social media.
Yes.
Okay.
So we love you all. Thank you all that have been jumping on and commenting. Love you guys. Thank you so much for the comments, everybody that's hanging out with us today.
We'll come back in and say hi to you all here.
Yeah, we'll come back here and say hi to you all here in just a minute, just to be a little bit more intentional, hands-on. Okay, but everybody, again, turn those notifications on, stay plugged into what we have here.